Recording in progress.
A very good day. I would like to wish the doctor. My name is Tang Jiaxian and my matrix number is AE19101000. So in this video presentation, I'm going to present about the part for 6.1. And in 6.1, we are required to construct the program according to the figure given in 6.1. And this is the program that we have constructed after according to the figure given in the lab sheet. So as you can see, in network 1, we have the contact X0 and the output C0, which we set the condition to reset. And for network 2, we have the contact X1, and this is the counter. And for counter, X1, we set it to C, Z0, and the identifier is Z0. And for S2, we set it to K, and which we set the identifier to 5, which we will see later when we run this program and see what will happen when this counter is come up to 5. And network 3, we have Z0, and finally the final output, which is the Y0. So in 6.1, we are required to run the program as well. Therefore, after we have constructed the this program, we have to compile to make sure that no errors in this program. And after we have done our compiling, go to transfer and download. Transfer, and after we've done the transferring, go to online mode before we start, and we go to run. We have to run this program. So therefore, as you can see, when this is activated, for contact X1 is activated, the C1 will show, the Z0 here will show the number of 1. And let's see what will happen when it come out to 5 and reach the condition here. So I'm going to off this, and I'm going to on again. So this contact X1 will act as a push button for this counter, which when we on the contact, it's actually the same that we actually press the push button, and when we force it to off, it's actually the same that we release the push button. Therefore, in order to make it to 5, I just have to on off the contact X1, force it on again and off. Alright, so now it is count up to 5 really. And as you can see, when it is count up to 5 for the counter, and then the final output Y0 will be activated. And how do we going to reset the counter after it is count up to 5? This Z0 here acts as a way for us to reset the counter. So in order to reset the counter, we just have to force the contact X0 to be on, and now everything will be reset again, and C0 will become to is equal to 0 right now. So that's all from the 6.1. Thank you very much.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Atika binti Muhammad Safi, and my matrix number is PE180056. So today I am going to explain about the figure 6.11 and figure 6.12 that using counter. So for the figure 1, this is the figure before we simulate and run the program. After we finish creating all circuit and all setting, we run the program as required in the question. Next, figure 2 shows the result after we force the contact X1 and off for 5 times. Figure 3 shows the result when we first contact X0 to on after the progress in figure 2. So the figure 2 is the figure 2 after we simulate and run. So when we and also when we active the counter. So here is the figure 3 after we active contact X0. When we active contact X1 for 5 times, here the output Y0 is activated. As you can see here, when we active the counter for 5 times, the output Y0 is activated. After that, the setting program is set back to the normal state of the program, and output Y0 is off again. As you can see here, when we active the contact X0, the setting is back to the normal. So Y0 is off again. So this is the figure for 6.12. As you can see here, the figure is not run and simulate. So the program is created based on lab sheet. After we finish doing all the settings of the program, we run the program as required in the question. Figure 1 shows the result after we force contact S1 on. Figure 2 shows the result we have forced on the contact S0 to on after the progress in figure 1. So this is the figure 2 after we activated the timer, as you can see here. When we activate contact S1, the timer is set to T0 equal to 100. So this is the contact after we turn on contact X0. After we activate contact X1 and T0 equal to 100, the output Y0 becomes activated. Then we activate contact X0. The setting of the program back to normal again and output Y0 is off again. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you, and I pass to another member to continue my presentation.
Hi, my name is Nurul Anis and I am from section 4 group 9. Today I will present to you on discussion and conclusion. So for the discussion is, in 6.11, counter can be found in the program. By using counter in the program, we can give the output instruction to the program. So for example, the condition of the program in 6.11 required the contact X1, which act as the push button of the program to activate 5 times to make C node equal to 5 in order to active the output of Y node. Here is the circuit simulator for the counter. So next is for the timer. In 6.1.2, timer can be found in the program. By using timer in the program, we can give the output instruction to the control activation of the output. In this case, the condition to activate output Y node required the contact X1 to be activated. The timer will time up automatically until T node equal to 100. When T node equal to 100, the output will receive instruction and will be active. So here is the circuit for simulator timer. Next is the conclusion. A PLC counter is a function block that counts up or down until a limit is reached. The output is set when the limit is reached. Next is the truth is that counting is commonly employed in PLC programming, and you will frequently be required to count various items. For the PLC timer are inverted PLC instruction that may be utilized in the PLC program to delay input and output signal. And this timer functions similar to relay timer. However, you can hold a PLC timer in your hand and they don't need to be linked to wire for working. Thank you.